Hey, so check it out. Not too long ago, I got back from the Hamburg train show. That's up near Highmark Stadium where the Buffalo Bills play. And I thought I'd share with you some of the little treasures I got. I spent way more than I intended to, but I was just finding some really great stuff. There wasn't really a lot of marks, and the marks that they did have, they were pretty proud of. But I did find some Marks mold stuff that was great, and I got some good deals on it. And so I want to share with you, starting out with this. I bought this out of the $5 box only because it has the roller pickups. This one's missing the roller, but I have some in the spare parts box, so I can use those for $5. The roller pickups were worth that. I'm always looking for either cheap cabooses or searchlight cars that I can scarf the roller pickups for projects. And if you remember, I just recently painted an Erie tender, a Lionel one, so now I've got a Lionel bay window caboose to go with it. And I was looking at them on eBay, and they were going for like $25. I got that one and two other cars for $25, so that was a good deal. The other car that I got, picked up this K-Line Hershey's box car, and as I said, there was a lot of Marks mold stuff, so I did find a Seaboard box car, the one that carries the autos, and both autos are in there. And speaking of Marks mold, here's a Marks mold depressed flat car that I can use for projects. And let's see, I pulled that out of the $5 box only because the boom is intact, and it also has the hook, and the crank handle is unbroken, so I can just glue that back and it'll be good to go. And I bought this what's left of a log dump car only because the stanchions that hold the tray are intact, so I can just pop another tray on there and that'll be good to go. And then I bought this Pennsylvania, it's a Sound of Steam tender. I really like the shell, that's why I picked it up. I think I paid $10 for it, and I took a chance again that the board was good, and it is. And as I try to practice what I preach, I took the shell off and checked, and of course the foam is disintegrated, so I'm glad I didn't put any power to it till I took it off. And as you can see, it just needs a new male connector, which I've got some of those in the spare parts box. I'll fix that up so I can use that. And here's something I about had to pry out of the guy's hands. He wanted $15 for it, and I only wanted to pay like $8 or $10, but he settled on $12. It about killed me to pay it because it's broken here. But the one thing it has is a traction tire, and it's got a double reduction motor, so I figured for a couple bucks I wasn't going to leave it there. The motor's worth that. Then in the back, I got 3 Marks passenger cars. It's another thing I had a hard time making a deal with a guy. He finally settled on $40. He's trying to sell me all this other stuff with it, and I just wanted the cars because they're in such nice shape, and obviously they're intact and all the lights work. So let's see what else we have. Oh, here's one of the stars of the show. I found these. There's 3 of them, and they're brand new in the box. They're the RDC cars that were punched out of Marks molds and made by K-Line. They're B&O. I just love them. I think they're beautiful. And I've seen silver ones, but I really like these blue ones. And there's 2 other ones, as you can see. They just cut the cellophane on the wrapper. They were brand new. Here's the other 2. One's powered and the other 2 are dummies, but they all have lights. That's why I took out one of the dummies so I could turn the lights on. But for me, the real star, and oh, wait a minute, here's something else. I got this Santa Fe tender. I paid $5 for it. It's a whistle tender, and the whistle works. But the star of the show, as far as I'm concerned, is this. That's a railsounds tender. I see people on eBay fighting over them. They go for over $100. I took a chance on this one for $20 that the board was good. And when I got it home, it didn't work. I could get the whistle to blow intermittently and the bell, but I couldn't get any chuffing, and I did turn the rail sounds on. It still didn't work. And what I finally figured out was the wheels were so badly corroded, as well as the pickups, that I took my Dremel and polished them up, and it chuffs really nice. It's one of the nicest sounding tenders I think that Lionel made. It's not the train sound version. This is rail sounds, and I know there was another YouTuber that did a video on why these tenders are so sought after, and now I see why. They just are. I'll do a video on it later on, but I'm so glad for 20 bucks. What a deal that was, and that's probably one of my favorite purchases besides the Baltimore and Ohio RDC cars. So that's pretty much what I got. Glad I could share it with you, and as you can imagine, there's some videos on the way of all the little goodies. I'll have them running, and as I got I've got to clean up the yard. I've got quite a backlog of projects and things that I need to get cleared out and taken care of. So thanks again for watching. God bless. Never forget, Jesus is Lord.